Live from the Injured on the Go Just Call Mo studio.
It's a blast!
It's Orlando's own Tom and Dan.
It is another corporate time with Tom and Dan. I'm Dan.
I'm Tom.
Welcome to the show, and you can watch our show. I don't know if you know that, but radio is not the only place we live. Podcast is not the only place we live. Check us out on YouTube. Just search for @Tom and Dan Live. Also on Twitch if you're over there playing the video games.
We have new merch, a brand new straw hat that you can use for beach days.
I love that
for
hat.
Pool days. It's really well-made, good quality. Hidden Skins did it. Danger Brains designed it. It looked cool. It's on tomandan.com. You could buy it. It's $40.
Yep.
It's not crazy expensive. And then we got a sun shirt as well that's on there for those beach and pool days. And that's at tomandan.com.
You know, the sun
well.
shirt is an interesting thing because I feel like we've come full circle on the swimming in a shirt.
Yeah.
Because the sun is so incredibly, hot out there. But it used to be that, like, when I was growing up, if you swam, when I was growing up, you didn't notice it until you got to like a round. And I know this is a hot topic for the past couple weeks, but it's like it's middle school, right? And right around middle school, your body starts changing and everything. And then when you go swimming, you put a shirt on when you had buds, and I had buds, and you had buds, and we would swim with. I swam with a shirt on. I still remember what shirt it is. That's how ingrained in my brain it is.
I had smooth, fat, and buds.
Yeah, smooth fat buds.
But and then I was embarrassed by my body.
Yeah, you had the body of a young meatloaf.
Yeah.
Like all young boys end up having like you get a little bit of you get little perkies.
Yeah.
And then you get a little porky belly.
Yeah,
You get like a little pig.
Piggy belly.
A little piggy belly.
And buds.
Yeah, and then what do? You take one of your favorite shirts, normally white, which I don't know why we choose white, but it's weird. You always choose white.
You can see my buds.
You can see my belly button. Looks like a trampoline. It's, like when you get out of the water and it sucks. And I have an innie. I have the deepest. Look at how deep my belly button is.
Oh, wow.
It's disgusting. You can put guacamole in my belly button. It's so deep. But and you always do that. But now, here we are in 2025. Most kids and men and women, when I see them swimming, unless you're like in your, some sort of, influencer trying to show your thong off, you're in some sort of swimming shirt.
Yeah.
All moms have on some sort of zip-up protection, some big old, Vietnam hat. Everybody's dressed like we're, in the rice fields.
Yeah. Because everybody's so afraid of the sun and skin cancer and stuff.
Well, it's a real thing, but, what happened to sunscreen? Are we just that lazy, or we don't like the greasiness anymore?
Well,
that's why the sun shirt's better.
But there's also the whole slathering your skin with the chemicals in the sunscreen.
Yeah.
Have you heard about that?
I do both. I put the chemicals on, then I put the sun shirt on top.
My wife went down the chemical road in the sunscreen and got in her
chemical
algorithm.
road, that's the best road.
I know. We got into her algorithm where you got a bunch of influencers telling you how many deadly chemicals are in sunscreen, and you're putting this on your kids every day.
They just reported that that's all BS and that these influencers were paid to basically give you scientific misinformation.
Yeah.
Seriously, they came out saying that this has not.
Well, who's they?
Big sunscreen.
Yeah. And so then you get down to what's the chalky one that's the no chemicals, like
a zinc.
It's the one with no chemicals, and where it's straight up like.
It's just like white
talcum
paste.
powder paste that it's impossible to rub in, and then you're all white.
Yeah, then you look like you're at a
white face.
Louisiana, like some sort of Papa Shango,
Yeah, so then
tribal burial.
Hey, you go through all that, and you're like, I'm just wearing a shirt.
Yeah.
Then you're wearing a shirt, and
until
then
you research the chemicals that are in the shirt.
Yeah. And then, Eric said,
mineral sunscreen was what you were looking for. Thank you, Jen.
The mineral sunscreen is just horrible, by the way.
It doesn't work.
And so then you start wearing the shirts. Then you're like, well, is this shirt SPF rated? And like Eric said, I can't put SPF, like this is a SPF sun shirt, because it's not. It's just a shirt. I'm like, well, every shirt is covering your skin with the sun ain't getting through.
But there's SPF is not for shirts. There is an actual rating for it. It's like SGF.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I'm not. That's mumbo jumbo. A shirt's a shirt.
We
It's covering your skin.
No, we should have said it, because some of them have like a property in it.
Yeah. I don't think we didn't spend the extra money for it. That's all BS marketing. I'm like, you wear a shirt, you're not getting sunburned. Who's got sunburned in a shirt?
I think you can.
No.
There's SPF, There's it's UPF.
No.
SPF is for sunscreen, and UPF is for ultraviolet protection factor.
Okay, yeah. That's what Eric said. We can't.
Why can't we put that on there? We can do anything we want. We're Americans. What are you talking about, Eric? Let me talk to Eric. You told him we can't. Who said we can't put that?
No, he's like, it's false advertising. It's not.
No, it's not.
It's not an FPF rated shirt. I'm like, every
Make
shirt
up your own.
Every shirt protects you from the sun. There's a shirt too. And he's like, no, I'm not falling for that.
Put anything on there.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said put everything.
Put FFF. Like, I don't know.
And then I got distracted. And then my ADD just ran wild. So I don't know what happened.
Merchman's in there. Merchman, why can't we put that?
Because I'm like, no, that's all marketing. Every shirt protects you from the sun.
No, I didn't know. There are specific shirts, like your Columbia shirts. Yeah.
No.
They have a specific weave
that's
that is
big Columbia telling you.
No, I don't think it is. I don't think that's true, man. I don't think that's true.
Has anybody wore a shirt all day and then took their shirt off and like, oh, I'm burned? No, every shirt is right. Who's like, oh, I only put sunscreen on my arms. I'm reverse burned through my shirt. I've lived in Florida all my life. That's never happened, and I'll die on that hill. All marketing BS. All right, let's play voicemail.
Okay. You're cracking me up over here. All right,
I'll tell you what I really feel about everything. A horrible mood. My son hates middle school. God.
All right, you want to hear a handyman crack up?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, what's up, guys? Vertigo here. That's my handle, a.k.a. Winston. I am in the Audubon Park area. I just want to kibosh the thing with handymen. With the whole stigma of the handyman in Orlando. I do handyman work. I do also like construction, or not construction, but I do other things. But like, I just want to like, maybe not a Weird Job Wednesday type thing, but whatever. But I just feel like.
Oh, he's freaking out, dude. I love. You know what the kids are saying now? They're using the terms crashing out. They love that term. They're like, oh, hey, man, this guy's crashing out. So cringe.
Yeah, what does he feel? Tell us how you feel,
Tell
sir.
us how you feel. Use your words.
I feel like you're giving us a bad rap of the handyman whole, and maybe it's a long, like maybe it's dated.
You're freaking out, man.
I'm giving you a bad rap.
What am I doing?
Yeah.
Use your words. Tell me how you feel.
Yeah, you're giving yourself a bad rap.
What are you doing?
But, like, I would love to just clarify what handyman does in 2025 in our area. Again, I live in Audubon Park.
Okay, maybe it's time to do the 2025 Tom and Dan Handyman Round Table. Should we do, like, remember when Arsenio Hall brought all the rappers and they did the hip hop like forum? They did maybe in order to bridge the peace in Orlando among handymen and their perceived, whatever he thinks we're doing. I didn't know we had assassinated the character of Handyman.
Handyman did to themselves.
Oh, Pain Pill Handyman. That's where he's getting it.
Yeah. Handymen did to themselves what sales associate did to themselves. When you started calling everybody a sales associate.
Wow, this guy's got no mercy out here. This guy's coming in no mercy hot.
When I was working at a Home Depot, I didn't know nothing about nothing. And I get in there, and first day on the job, you're like, oh, you're a sales associate now. I'm like, all right. I pop my collar, and I'm like, I'm sales associate.
That's close to police officer. It's like two down. It's like 2 or 3 down.
Same thing at Champ Sports when I'm working in behind the scenes stocking shoes. They're like, well, technically you're a sales associate. I'm like, sales? I pop my collar and I'm like, I'm a sales associate. They told me. And the problem is because you came then, so everybody just started calling themselves a handyman.
So stolen valor.
So everybody addicted to pain pills, they could, work a screwdriver. Started calling themselves a handyman and booking jobs.
Can I ask you something?
And so you need some sort of schooling or like what doctors did, where you can get the moniker of handyman, and then you can't use that if you just have a guy with a screwdriver, but that there's no verification, there's no schooling, there's no society hasn't said like, hey, you can't call yourself a handyman, get him.
Yeah, you're right. There's no shame.
yeah. It's just like, I'm a handyman. They're like, okay. And then those people have given you a bad name, sir.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Is a Mr. Fix-It a handyman?
He could be whatever he wants because society.
I feel like this guy's mad because like there are like real guys that are they're using like kind of what you're saying. They're using the term handyman.
Yes, and they don't know what they're doing, and then they steal your pain pills out of Seth's medicine cabinet, and then he's like, "Hey, this guy stole my pain pills."
He goes, your handyman took all my Percocet.
Yeah. And then I'm just like, "Well, you shouldn't have left him alone. I told you." And then,
but then the same handyman came and hung a fan for you, gave you 3 of the same Percocet. He's a great handyman. I'll vouch for him. I'll vouch for him. What does he need?
And so
I'll vouch for him at Rent-A-Center.
So, and me and Daniel wouldn't be making those jokes. Like, we didn't just start attacking handymen, good, hardworking men that never steal your pain pills. We have taken a bunch of stories that we've heard.
It's life experience.
Yeah, life experience. And then we've picked on you because, you guys have done it to yourselves. Don't blame us.
Yeah.
We're just comedians.
We also, I think it's unfair because we like pain pill handyman, and we like handymen that are no pain pills.
Yeah. But you think we just started making fun of juggalos for no particular reason? Yeah. But we poke fun at them. But it's not, Like
also, fun fact: handymen, all juggalos are handymen.
Boom shakalaka.
I'm a local. I'm literally like I've listened to you guys since like forever, But I'm curious to I don't know.
See, now I feel bad because he really feels bad, and I think he feels like, and we get this sometimes, and you'll know what I'm saying. I'm sending you something.
People get mad at me, and I make fun of Deltona and Castleberry, and make fun of everything.
Oh, I make fun of everything. I get some really bad emails. Let me send you something I'm using telepathy to send you something.
Yeah.
Sometimes people think that our influence on our listeners is greater than it is. Sometimes they think the things we say.
Oh, somehow influencing
their
own
anything. And I don't think anyone has ever listened to our show and said, all pain pill. Handyman, all pain pill. They're all pain pill addicts. I'll never hire one ever again. And I'm signing the I don't think that's a thing.
Guess what? They're laughing at it because if they weren't, they'd be like, I don't get it. And then we'd stop saying it.
Right.
But we've been saying it for 20 years, so guess what? It's true. Listen, it's not my fault. It's not Daniel's fault.
He left his number.
Hey, we keep saying it because the people keep laughing because they're like, oh, yeah, I've had that experience too.
Yeah.
That's why we're saying it.
I am going to call him, and I'm going to try to get him to come in, and we are going to have a weird job with a real handyman to try and clean up,
Also, if you are a really good handyman, you don't care about the marketing because you cannot stop working because your phone is ringing off the hook because the people are constantly looking for that. And if you're busting your ass and doing quality work, then you'll never not have a job because your last client will refer you to their family and friends, and it'll be ridiculous. Like our jokes will not affect that.
Tracy in our Twitch chat room saying there was a naked handyman in Tampa 20 years ago named Handyman Dan.
All right.
and also we had another listener in there say to this particular caller, geez, man, take a Percocet and lighten up. That's pretty funny. Want to do one more? Let's try.
Also, it's extremely hard business because It's
people are very hard to please.
And it's interesting because someone will call you and be like, I need a outlet installed, and I don't know, like 2 outlets installed and a fan, all right? And then you're like, okay. And then you're like, well, it's $500 because I'm going to be here for, the travel time. And they're like, what? For 2 outlets?
Well, and then they just insult you. Yeah, what you do.
And then you're like, well, what are you going to charge you? What, $100? I'm here for 4 hours of my day and putting on everything. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm going to do it right.
And then I have to leave. I have to drive here, leave. Like it's a half day's work. And, so I have to charge a certain amount. Like people, to install 1 outlet, you're charging me $150. Like this is robbery. And it's like, well, why don't you do it then?
Yeah.
And it's like, well, you obviously can't.
Yeah.
So you have to call someone that can. And then they're like, well, I'll pay someone cheaper. and then cheaper pain pills.
Yeah. Eventually, you get to the unedited.
And then you're like, oh God, he stole my pain pills, and it's like, well, no S.
And
the
here's
first
the
guy
real
wouldn't
kicker.
have done it.
And here's the real kicker.
You get what you pay for.
I hate waiting this late to even say this. The guy, he's not a handyman. He's just addicted to pain pills. There's the big reveal.
Yeah, his
There's
dad.
the big reveal. His dad taught him a couple of things here, there, and the other thing.
Yeah,
he's a grifter, and he'll do whatever he can to get those sweet pills in his mouth. Chat room, this is coming from a lady. This is Jen saying, as a single woman who doesn't want to learn handy things, I want someone who is not creepy. I have a guy, and he's nice and not creepy. It's probably hard for a lot of those guys to, get into that space, because I would imagine a lot of handymen are naturally creepy.
Well, what do you mean by creepy? Because sometimes your personality is just creepy. Right?
Who are you thinking about?
So he doesn't even intend to be like hitting on you or whatever. He's just like a creepy dude.
Who would be creepier out of the two of us? I think you would bumble your way into being creepy.
Yeah. Because I'm awkward.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I spilled
You spilled like cranberry juice on her blouse. Then you fall down and rip her blouse off. Then her panty drawer falls on your head.
I'm trying to dab her blouse out. Like, I shouldn't do that. No.
Yeah. You have an air compressor, blows her skirt up. It would be hard for me. I think it would be hard for me naturally to hold it inside.
Yeah.
I think both of us would probably be a poor choice. We'd have to be a duo, a handyman duo.
Okay, Tom and Dan. Handyman.
Tom and Dan, the handyman.
Yeah.
Don't call a handyman. Call Tom and Dan.
So we'll just go to the house. You look it up on YouTube and just tell.
Yeah,
this is what me and my wife do.
And you just mess it all up.
I'll do the work. I'll do the heavy lifting. Yeah. You just tell me like, hey, unscrew this.
So now we're Krang.
I'll have you in a backpack.
Yeah, be in a backpack. I'll wear the front. It's called Hangover Krang, like the Hangover Baby Krang.
Yeah, like the baby pouch. Like you're in the front.
And I've got the glasses on, like Zach Galifianakis.
And then you're in there looking at your phone.
Yeah,
telling me.
Yeah, Handy Krang. We're called Handy Krang. And the van that we drive in looks like the turtle van.
And I'm like, quit telling me to blow her skirt up. Because you're telling me.
Yeah, it's all I say. It's all I say. I'm like,
shut up.
I'm like, dry her blouse. You're like, she didn't spill anything, dum-dum. All right, let me get another one for you.
God.
This is a good one. I think I don't know if you're going to agree with this because you're a bit of a traditionalist. I don't know if you're going to agree with this. We'll see.
Hey, do you think it's possible we can all just collectively come together and agree we're not doing handshakes anymore? No form of handshaking. It's all fist bumps. You greet me, I'm going to give you the knuckles. If I know you really well, you're getting the knuckles. Don't step up to me and give me a complicated handshake with snaps and finger wiggly wobblies. No, I didn't agree to this choreographed thing. We didn't talk about it at all. Now I'm the jerk because I don't know how many finger snaps and whistle fingers I'm supposed to give you. It's fist bumps, and I don't care. You put your hand out to me like you do a handshake, and I'm coming with the fist. I'm not changing. I'll fist bump your open palm. I'll fist bump your fingers. I'm not changing.
I kind of do that now in here because I've noticed, and I'll bare my soul here for a second.
All right.
I have noticed that with the beard and also with the mustache being longer, that I touch it a lot more.
Okay.
And I feel like it is disrespectful and weird to have people in here when I'm rubbing under my nose like that, and then I go to shake their hand. So I give them a fist bump. I don't know if you've noticed, but every guest we have in here, I fist bump them every single time.
No, yeah.
Every single time, even if they go to handshake me, and it's really for them. It has nothing to do with me changing any style. I love a good handshake. My dad taught me to give a good handshake, but it is sort of gross because there have been times with my allergies that I wipe under my nose. And with this stupid mustache,
it is grosser.
It's grosser. So I just fist bump them because I'm like, I don't want to put
to
snot on your hand. That's what it is for me.
Yeah. I see. I'm afraid that if I go and do a fist bump, they're gonna look at it and be like, "What are you, weak?
What are you some kind of hip hopper? Who do you think you are, Coolio? Who do you think you are, chamillionaire?"
Because then I feel like they think that I'm afraid of germs.
We got a beastie boy here.
So I have to show show them that I'm not afraid of germs, and I shake their hand, I look in their eye.
I think that too.
Yeah, then I shake their hand by full-blown COVID.
Sometimes I do it based on the client or whatever we're doing. Like if I were at the cattleman's ball, I'm shaking hands. Because all these guys, a bunch of racist cattlemen out here, I'm shaking everybody's hands. I'm shaking the women's hands there. They're tough. But if I'm at like the PBS event I was at Will's, it was Fist Bump City. And some people had on masks.
You're right.
I just literally,
I like that.
I just do whatever I need to do with it. Maybe I learned that from you, but
that's the way to live.
It's great. I actually
assimilate to your environment.
Assimilate is always great. It's good.
All right, let's take a break. We'll be right back with more Corporate Time. Welcome to A Corporate Time with Tom and Dan. I'm Tom.
I am Dan. We are live on Twitch and YouTube. Come and hang out with us. Just search for @Tom and Dan Live. We'd love to have you hang out.
So
this is cool.
When I was in Sweden, I was in an eco lodge in Kalarben, Sweden.
Yeah.
And
Kalarben.
And in this particular time, you heard the stories. It was raining. The fungus gnats were out.
The fungus gnats were going.
And I ended up in a communal hut.
You had chopped wood until you were sore.
Yeah.
You had taken your Instagram photos with your boys chopping wood. They were huddled in the hut with their mother.
Yeah. We were in the communal hut, lit by only candlelight. And it was
nice.
Probably 11 o'clock at night, which was dusk because it never got dark.
Yeah.
And one of the interns for the Eco Lodge that we met earlier wandered in the hut to get away from the rain. And then I ended up talking to, he's 17
you described
years old.
him as a young boy. You said, I'm in this hut, and then a young boy wandered in.
And then I had
in America, when a young boy wanders into your hut, you better hightail it out of there. You're gonna, or become a politician. Hey!
So also my sons are there playing on their screens, which I'm very embarrassed because Atle was
Echo screens. He was doing echo screens.
It was already like
I'm sure they were researching the different fauna and gnats, right? They were on there, or were they roadblocking?
They were totally productive, being educational about the Swedish forest.
I was just like, just get on your screens. I'm gonna just start drinking.
And get on my screen. I'm gonna Bovada a little
I'm gonna take my bag of beers that I bought and just start hammering it in this hut.
And you said
my old lady, she's bitching.
Swedish beers will get you.
Yeah. And so I met this Swedish intern named Atle, and he was telling me about his internship there, and also he was an armored MMA fighter.
Oh wow!
And I was super impressed by him. And he emailed me, and we set up an email, like a Zoom call today.
Is this our first International Weird Job Wednesday?
Yeah, and there was we'll say weird job, weird hobby, weird internship.
Yeah.
And
I have a theme song for you.
Okay,
well, before we introduce him, and
Let's listen to it.
Yeah, and Atlet's he's gonna judge my theme song. I use a combination of AI, and I did research some stuff to try and hit the nail on the head.
All right.
If anything, it's catchy. It may be horribly inaccurate, but here we go. A purely Swedish Weird Job Wednesday theme song.
Tom ville göra ett inslag som han kallade Weird Job Wednesday. Dan gillade idén, men Tom sa det där är struntprat. Så vad jobbar du med? Vad är ditt jobb? Är du ordentlig och organiserad, eller är du lite slarvig?
Slarvig.
Tjänar du mycket pengar och sitter uppe i ditt torn? Och ser ner på alla som jobbar för timlön. Ja, det är bara ännu en Weird Job Wednesday.
Yeah, you see it. You're seeing it.
The fungus gnats are attacking.
There you go. That's the end of it. Slarvig. You know what a slarvig is, right? When you're slarvig, you're messy. Right? Hanvig.
Oh, okay. Atle, how accurate was that?
How'd I do?
I would say it was actually quite amazing at first, because I didn't think I didn't hear it was AI first. I thought I even recognized the voice from another musician, but
Well,
then
that's
I heard
because
it was
AI stole that man's hard work. That's because that's what AI does.
Yeah.
That was probably one of your greatest Swedish folk heroes, and I stole all of
He
his.
stole it from us.
I
and now-
did. I stole your music, and then it burned a whole forest to create that fake song. So it's AI, man. What a horrible, cool thing.
I mean, we wrote a Weird Job Wednesday song in Swedish.
Yeah.
And it sounded great to me.
Taught me something. Yeah.
So Atle, thank you for coming on the show today. Now let's talk about Kolarbin and your internship there. Because I was
Wait. Kolarbin.
Kolarbin.
Kolarbin. Inglorious Bastards. All right, sorry.
I think I'll have to stop correcting you all the time, otherwise we'll be here a whole day. So I'm just gonna let you do your thing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god! Was that Crystal Van? I feel like that was your wife.
By the way, Atle, your English is incredible. and you don't understand how insane this is to me that you speak perfect English, because I was born in South Florida and very little people speak English there. So I was born in a place in America that few people spoke English, and when I met you in a Swedish hut and you spoke perfect English, it amazed me. You're 17 years old.
So did they teach you that immediately, like in school, like in grammar school?
Yeah, it's we have Swedish, and then we have English, and then in the higher grades, in like 6th grade, we start learning Spanish, French, or German. But the English is one of the first, one of the major.
It's got to bum you out to look at us now, right? Like, you're like, whoa, things are happening over there, man.
So, Atle, tell me about your internship and even how we met in Kolarbin.
Yeah, good. So why I was at Kolarbin was because it's a part of my education. I got 3 weeks of extra summer break at my adventure gymnasium, kind of. So that was spending my it's a bit of, as I said, my education is to be at different workplaces to broaden my my work experiences and all that. So that's why I was 2 weeks there.
That's pretty impressive.
So it was really like, as you explained, like an adventure gymnasium, almost like you're going out and it's almost like experiencing anything to get just life experience.
Yeah, exactly.
That's damn practical, I'll tell you. Thank you, Swedes, for being practical.
Could you imagine in the United States?
That is so practical.
If like our final, like you understand, I was taking typing like on a typewriter when I was a senior.
Like a word processor.
And there was computers already, and I'm learning it, and I'm like, do you understand how insane this is? Like, this is a complete waste of time. We have computers, and I'm learning typing on a typewriter. They're like, just get to typing.
Atle, what other stuff did you do other than the Eco Lodge?
I was at my other was at a sport event called Atle, and there where I was in Stockholm. I'm just helping around like an unpaid worker, just going around cleaning stuff and also just seeing how it works.
And some of the stuff isn't good, right? Like some of it's like bad, so you get to do some some of it's not fun, right?
No, exactly. I had to pick up like a lot of trash, but it was a lot of free stuff we also got. Like we drank some champagne because the guys that won the World Cup.
Yeah,
they're supposed to have the champagne like spray it all over the people, but they didn't drink it up, so we got to drink the rest. So. It was pretty nice, actually.
Yeah.
All right.
It pays to be a clever, young teen entrepreneur. You get the champagne.
And,
exactly.
And you in Europe, you guys are, you start a little younger than the United States. We gotta wait. It's
they're
21.
older countries. I feel like it's an older country.
It's so insane to hear that you guys have 21, because like some of these places we have like 16, and it's just regular to drink wine to the dinner in like France and Italy when you're like 14 or something. So it's just 21 is like you're so far in life, and then you kind of
So
do an
far,
experience.
half your life is gone.
Your life is.
Atle, and 21 in America, we're still living with our parents. We're like
babies, man.
Yeah, we're like, maybe I'll go to college for a couple
My
more
dad's
years.
financing this dream project I have.
Starting a new app.
You'll see, Dad.
So Atle,
This app that tells people the cleanest place to take a poop is really gonna take off.
so when we were in the communal hut in Colarbin, Sweden.
Why are you going Italian? He's like, Carlabin, hey.
So when we were there, I interviewed you for about an hour about your armored MMA fighting, which I was super impressed by and amazed that you did.
We also clowned him because, in America it sounds funny to come home to your friend, your business partner, and say, I was in a like a sweat lodge with a teen talking about armored combat.
Yeah. So how'd you get into that?
It's my father got me into it. He's been competing for it for a long time. He's been doing it for a long time before it got it's not very. It still amazes me that because it's not that popular yet as I think it should be. Definitely more. But my dad got me into it. I got to try it when I was, I think maybe 15 for the first time and all that. And he's really trying to get the youth into it because it's such an expensive sport. All the armors and all that, you have to at least pay what is it called? Like $300 in your currency and 30,000 kroners for a used armor. So he buys up a lot, and then he has been kind of not using me, but to try these armors and all that, and he was trying to get me into the sport and try to get my friends also into it.
Those numbers must be wrong because Daniel spent that on one pair of shoes for Macy's dance.
Yeah.
$300 is nothing.
If Maisie came to me, my daughter's name is Maisie, and she dances. If she came to me and said, "Hey, I need $300 for dance for the year," I'd be like, "What the hell happened? What happened to the $23,000?"
No, I mean maybe a 3,000.
Yeah. There you go.
It's more realistic to be able to buy a whole set of armor for 3,000 instead of 300. Then you get some cardboard and duct tape.
It also is brilliant of your dad if he's got something that he's really into to get his son. And it's a young, that will attract younger people when they see somebody like them doing it, instead of an older guy. I think that's cool. And do you fight your dad? Do you guys ever fight each other?
He's my biggest rival. I think I've fought him for 16 times maybe, and he really, really gets in there. It's no mercy or nothing because he really wants to show me how it's done. Because
is that a dream of yours, Tom? Hold on a second. Just look at Tom.
I'd let my sons win.
No, you can't let your sons. Sorry.
I lay down on the floor.
They're stabbing you.
They're weak. It barely hurts, but I have to let them win.
Do you try to win?
They're like, I don't even want to do this.
Do you try?
Yeah, I get really competitive with my dad. It's like when he kind of follows my pace, but sometimes he really annoys me because sometimes he maybe kicks me, and then it gets really serious, really
okay, you bastard,
until he just die. So it's definitely very competitive because it's also he has maybe almost 40 centimeter or no 30, 20. He's a lot taller in my eyes, and especially with the armor, it gets more height, more anything.
Yeah, is he a pretty big dude?
We use feet over here.
I don't know if you know this.
How many
American
feet?
units, you can understand on every European measurement.
Yeah, and that's how dumb Americans are. We see kilometers and we're like, kilometer what? I
ain't voting for kilometer.
And centimeters for your bullets and all that instead of using it for anything else.
Yeah, we love bullets. Oh, we love our bullets.
How many bullets high is he? I know that.
Yeah, how tall is your dad in, traditional assault rifle rounds?
But he's 6 feet.
How many
okay.
school shooters tall is your father in America? Put it in American terms. He would be 2.5 school shooters tall.
Atle,
Exactly.
So let's talk about the armor and MMA. So you put on full suit of armor, and when I was talking to you about this, I was like, doesn't it hurt? Like you also have weapons, correct? What weapons can you choose from?
You can have like any medieval weapons, really. You can have a mace. You can have a double-handed axe. You can have swords. You can basically have almost any medieval weapon as long as it gets through inspection, because they have to be blunted, because the sport wouldn't be that the match would be very short if it was sharper. It wouldn't really work. So then you have to blunt the weapons. But if it goes through regulation, you can have basically anything you want, and not so.
Now,
you can punch with
have you ever had anybody do the weakest weapon? Like they come out there and they're like, "I have a magic wand. We're gonna beat the hell out of you, man. I'm gonna beat the robes off of you, dog."
we beat him before he even can say that, so we usually don't have that problem.
There you go.
So
we spot that out. Yeah.
Atle, is there weight classes, age classes, or are you fighting other adults? I mean, you talked about fighting your dad, but it's like during competition, do they put you guys in different classes?
Not really. That's I guess a bit of the fun part, but also the extremely hard part is because you're fighting. It doesn't matter. I can be matched up with someone who's like 30% much taller than me, and then weighs 300 pounds, and like just huge guy. I actually fought someone in Skåne when I was last. He was just a behemoth. He just threw me over the ring almost. So it's definitely, it's no weight class, it's no nothing. I think they just introduced gender classes, or
that's how it starts.
Lift your helmet. She's got a gosh darn mustache.
I'm sorry. That's an American joke over here.
Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry.
Remember when the boxing thing just went wild, you know? People wake up every day mad about it. Boxing, mad.
So, you essentially could be fighting a 6 foot, 240-pound man.
Yeah. I have done it, and it's not a good time. It's especially because, so you can definitely be fighting just anyone. You can also usually be winning these. I'm not allowed to do these real battles like for World Cup and all that, but I will be competing next year, and it's gonna be held in Denmark. Awesome. But you can. It's no weight classes, no nothing. You can fight. Yeah, you can fight monsters that you can't even comprehend, that you can fight regularly with the armor that weighs like, I don't know what is in pounds, but like the armor really weighs a lot. So if they can like, I'm not sure at all how pounds work, but it really adds on the weight and all that. So that's
cool.
Give me a kilogram.
Thing.
How many kilograms?
Okay, the armor, it's 20 to 30 kilograms.
All right, I got nothing.
Back to you. That sounds heavy as hell. I'm just
or
reacting.
super light. I don't know.
Because my
understand.
feeble brain only knows one man, and I barely know that.
It's very heavy.
You know what? But that's fine. The real problem is the Brits and their stone. I hate
Don't
a
even
stone.
get me started on stones and the stupid wigs. Take your wig off.
Get your wigs and stones out of here. All right. Now when you fight, is it point based? Is it tap out? Like whoever gives up first? How does it go?
It's it's like a bit like boxing. You can have points. You can also win by just knocking them out, or like technical KO by breaking their armor, then they can't continue. So it's basically like any other fighting sport, but a bit different. But still, it's the points and the KOs and the technical KOs. It's all the same.
Now, is there one weapon that everybody chooses because it has some sort of advantage
Yeah.
over the others?
Like Raphael's size. Everybody chose those size. And I'm like, not everybody can be Raphael. You got to have some Donatellos.
I don't want to stick.
Yeah. The whole world's got a
it.
couple of Donatellos in it, you know? Hey, you get to drive the van.
Well, one very popular is the two-handed axe because it's a very long one, so you can like grab over someone's head and then pull them down. It's very popular that at least two, when you're doing like 3v3s or 5v5s, at least like two people at the field will have them, and it's a very special fighting against that because they'll just come behind you and you're like pull you down. And also like hit you full force with the double-sided axe and just boom when you're fighting someone else. So it's definitely one of the more effective weapons that
That's
a lot
gotta
of people
feel amazing. Like when you rear back. What's your weapon, Atle?
I have a Cobra shield and just a regular falchion. With the shield, I can just punch people like as hard as I want, and with the sword, I just do the hacking.
What does it feel like to punch your dad with your shield? As hard? It's got to feel good, right?
It feels amazing. It's I can't describe it. It's like it's nothing you have ever felt before. Hitting your dad full force with a like Cobra shield in the face. It's like,
and he's probably like, "Oh, that's all you got, boy, more."
That's why
It's a Pixar movie,
Lego or like something like that. Because we don't argue, because we just punch each other instead in the armor. So we saw more conflict like that.
This is real life How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah, where's your dragon at? And you got he's got the hair.
This is I've just watched this movie.
And look how good looking he is. Yeah, you're 100%. You're sitting on a dragon right now.
The dad is the head of the village. He's trying to toughen his son up.
He doesn't understand the dragon.
Yeah. And then his son sneaks off and then finds a dragon in the woods and then teaches the ways of that the dragons aren't all that bad.
Do you fight ladies?
I've fought them once. I haven't. They're not very. I haven't seen them that much because, but I have only fought them once.
He's
Yeah,
the
no,
tunneled it. He's the tunnel. He tunneled it.
Yeah. You can say, yeah. There's nothing wrong with it.
You get one under your belt.
Yeah.
Feels good, doesn't it?
I fought a lady one time here.
Yeah. I fought a lady in a Buffalo Wild Wings parking lot. You don't even know what that is.
That sounds American. That's
Yeah.
what
I was slapping her titties.
Come on. You're 17.
Sorry, that's my fault. That's my fault. Now I got to edit myself.
Although I do feel comfortable talking to you like a grown man.
Yeah, you're like my new best friend. Tom, you were right about this young boy you met.
I feel like you are tough enough to be a man here in the United States.
What
no
if
problem.
you and I don't know it, but we relate better with young boys?
Well, Swedish boys.
Yeah, young
not
Swedish
American boys
Yeah.
are weak.
young boys.
Yeah, American boys are weak. We like strong, fighting Swedish boys.
So, Atle, now, is it like when you're fighting a grown man that's way bigger than you, do they feel bad that you're a 17-year-old and you're way smaller, or is it like did they not give you any chance and like try to use how big they are?
Because I haven't been fighting in the real tournaments yet. I have been just fighting a lot of my dad's friends. So at first there was a lot of trust from my dad to not like beat the actual shit out of me. So I wouldn't return. So I guess they were a bit lighter on me then. But now when I played it more, then then I think they're going like all out and all that. Maybe not like hitting me with a double-sided axe when they can, but they're doing at least. I don't think they're pulling down their punches that much, just because I'm not. So
this is cool that I could write a small story or a book about, but like it would be because we're not going hero villain here, but imagine he has to fight his way through all of his dad's friends to like earn his dad's, and they all like
that's all it was.
Yeah, and then they all have like fun, quirky things. Like one is the beer drinking guy, and one is like the hunter guy, and one's the nerd, and and you fight your way all the way up, and then your dad's hugging you. I could write a whole children's book about this.
Then you give your son the sword, your own fighting sword.
Yeah.
That's what we are. I mean,
I carry that on, going and fighting the Russians, and then going to the U.S. and then just carrying on the story.
Yeah, there you go.
That is
Oh, my
it.
God. Atle, you got it, man.
So, and Atle, when you're at these tournaments, you said you're going to one in Denmark next year. I guess when you're 18, is that like when you officially can enter as an adult?
Yeah, exactly. I haven't officially been fighting in a team. I'll join. It's called Scania Jacks. I will be joining that team when I'm 18 and all that. And then because now I'm only doing like these medieval show battles and all that. That has been serious because we wanted to also as a training opportunity. But it's been like a bit of show fighting with the seriousness in it. But I will be fighting like for real with people all around the world in Denmark. So
Nice.
I'm very hyped for it.
Can we
It's gonna
follow
be-
along here? Like, I mean, I would imagine
Is it televised on the internet? That's kind of stupid. This old
I
man
mean, I
thing.
knew what you meant, and I'm an old man. You know, mission accomplished. Are you
Is it on
broadcasting
TV on the internet?
Can my grandson stream it for me? That's what you should have said.
It will be posted on Facebook, I think, at least by my friends. So I think you old timers will be able to watch it. I will send you some links and all that.
But by
Thank
the
you,
way,
man.
Atlet did tell me inside, he's like, yeah, my dad's kind of aging out of it. He just turned 40. I'm like, oh, God.
40.
It was like, oh, my
My
God.
God.
Hey, we started young and sweet.
Yeah,
so
holy
he
smokes.
aging out of it.
It's like fighting a mirror.
I mean, I'm like, he's just in the prime of armored fighting. That's when.
My God, that's just when a quarterback gets good. Yeah, he's got 2 more Super Bowls in him.
So, Atlet, now we have interviewed armored MMA fighters here in the United States. Are you ever planning on coming over to the United States to fight?
It was a plan. It was something held in Texas that my dad and my friends, me and my dad wanted to go to, but because of the prices and the weird political status, it's a bit of a stretch. So I really hope to go to the US sometimes and compete there. That would be kind of badass. But I am not sure if it will be anytime soon we will be going. So just because of how it's very expensive because my dad has to ship all the jewelry to sell over there to get a profit so he can actually pay for to come there and back.
Oh, right,
also.
right. So you have like a booth that you would have there too while you're doing
Yeah.
the fighting and everything. Gotcha.
No, exactly.
Didn't you buy jewelry from a Renaissance fair one time as a young boy? Am I remembering that incorrectly?
I bought a tiny sword with TC2 etched on it.
I'm telling you. What if you were meant to
Medieval.
meet the boy in the sweat lodge? You know, what if this is like the girl, she has no name?
I made it. I was the one who made it for. I was forced in the mines, and now you're forcing me to continue doing this work. How dare you?
So, Atlet, what are you planning on doing for a living? Because I'm sure armored MMA fighting, it's hard to make a living doing that. So what's your plan moving forward? I know you were interning at the Eco Lodge there. Were you planning on getting into that kind of business?
I'm not sure really but I will at least be done with this gymnasium, and I think I'll be working with my dad later because I've been on these Renaissance fairs and medieval markets selling. I've had my own stand selling these magical rocks that it's selling like absolutely. It's absolutely great. As my dad said, it's selling like drugs, but it's legal. So
Hold on, you're selling magical rocks?
I'm selling magical rocks.
Is it just jewelry? Are you just selling cool jewelry and it's just doing really well?
Or do you smoke them in a pipe?
yeah.
Because
Americans love those. we love smoking rocks.
It's more of the rocks that are like old grannies and magical hipsters buy.
Oh, hipsters and grannies. You're
Well,
fleecing hipsters and grannies. We are the show. We are the correct show that you came to. We, too, fleece hipsters and grannies.
Hold on. Can I buy them online? Me and Daniel want to buy some magical rocks.
I want to support you and your
Atlet.
dad. Yeah.
No, I unfortunately I don't sell anything online, and my dad did for some time, but then was only the jewelry, and it was more of a partnership with my dad's friends. So we don't really sell anything online. My dad goes to different markets though, in Finland and all that. But we'll come to America, and then we'll invade your house and take it over.
Come over. I need a good statement ring. I'm looking for some turquoise.
Yeah. You can come over here. We'll get you some tickets to Universal.
And we'll set you up against the Orlando Black Knights. Because they signed our bathroom, remember? We had some fighters here.
Yeah. The armored MMA
but they're all
guys.
old now. That was like 10 years ago. You'll beat the pants off these guys.
Atle, final question. What do you think about America? I'm curious. We never talked about that because it seemed like
and you can be honest. You don't have to pull punches or anything. We don't care.
Because I'll go first and
Were you gonna tell me what you think of America? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
I didn't even prepare because I didn't even prepare a statement of what I want to say about America.
Because I thought about this a lot. Not about what I think. I'm thinking about like.
Can I talk? I want to make a statement about George Floyd first. Can I do that first?
So I thought about like I wonder what young Swedish kids think about America and
you think about that?
Yeah, because
when other men are thinking about Rome,
because I'm like, oh man, it's peaceful over here. I'm like, you guys are living a good life, like it doesn't seem like a low stress lifestyle and stuff like. But
beautiful.
But as you know, that's coming from the mind of a 43-year-old man, where I'm looking at this lifestyle. I'm like, I can get used to this, but I'm fucking.
Right.
Oh,
that's all right. That's all right. We're having a good time. That just means we're having a good time.
You start winding down in your middle age, but I think of a young Tom Van, I'm like out to like, I want to be rich and famous, and so I imagine that a lot of young people in Sweden are like, I want to be rich and famous and have a huge mansion, a Lamborghini, and have you see the star lifestyle the United States has to offer, where this is what we project, right? We project the richest and the most elaborate and the overindulgence and all the things.
Yeah,
and
it's one of our tropes.
I've got a 15-bedroom mansion and 10 cars and the best clothes and stuff. And like I can imagine
Top tier.
The young Swedish kids are looking at that and are like, oh, that's a dream to be that. And and then you're looking at Sweden and it's like, well, Sweden's not really designed to do that. And I wonder if that is the case or if you guys are content with the quality of life, because you have an amazing quality of life over there from what I saw. So what's your opinion on it, Atle?
I would say that America has at least painted itself like basically the main. I told you basically the main character of everything, of like the internet and all the wars. We won World War I, II, and all that.
Oh, I love saying that.
Yeah, he starts every day saying that. God, did you know that every morning when I get here at the office at 9 a.m., this guy makes me stand we have to do the Pledge of Allegiance. It's crazy.
And but a lot of the lifestyle of coming to America, having drinking beer, talking to women, having all these nice cars, going to Los Angeles, losing all your money and all that. It's definitely the picture that has been painted is like the U.S. is like the most interesting place on the earth because of how all the different places are like. So it's definitely a lot of, I think, Swedish people that like, oh, I want to go to the U.S.
So there's like curiosity there.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of curiosity and all that. But I think what people don't understand is because we're very spoiled, we don't realize we have free healthcare and free education and all that. We don't we don't even pay for school and all that. And all that. How is it in America with that?
Oh, you pay for everything here, man. I'm paying for things right now I don't even know about.
Do you understand how much money's just flying out of
You were paying things this morning, every morning. This is not, okay, I joke around, I say some crazy things, but every morning you do start your day right in front of our bank account, making sure because things are flying out of that thing like crazy, man.
Yeah. How about the 3 hours in school debt? I pay for that, and then gotta go to the doctor. That's $200. I pay for that.
Oh man, 200? You got a good.
Yeah, but I gotta.
Is it like one big lump sum, or is it that you pay like for a subscription for your kid to go to school, or how is it?
You pay monthly for life.
Yeah, you kind of accrue debt, and then you chip away at it until you die.
Yeah,
honestly.
And then you hope a president gets in there that is going to eliminate it, and you're like, almost.
But then he was too brain dead, and he wrecked his bike, and he all fell to crap. Stupid old piece of crap.
Joke. There's no perfect system, Atle. So
Yeah, and we all want
you know.
what we don't have. You know, I'm
yeah.
sure people look over here and, like you just said, you know, we're very spoiled. We too are very spoiled with the amount of freedoms and luxuries and the amount of pampering that we get living in a wonderful country. So, I mean, and I know that's a hard thing to say when there are people being marginalized crazy right now. So I get it.
Yeah. But so Atle, thanks for
man,
taking the time to talk to us today.
Really fun.
Good luck with your armored MMA. You know, it was super impressive talking to a 17-year-old that seemingly had so much experience and had
That's
it all
why you've
together.
been seeking out more 17-year-olds to talk to in the afternoons.
Yeah. I'll use you as an example to my sons, and how to conduct themselves and work hard and be tough and go out there and try new things. So I appreciate you talking to us, Atle.
It was a great time, and I'm very happy for this chance. I have never been at something like this before, so I'm very happy that you wanted to include me and all that. And I'm also happy for paving a way for doing the international podcasts and all that. And I just want to say something, because if you're introducing all these other like kids and all that, I just don't want to see you in the news on some list or something. So
he will be.
What list?
Don't worry about you don't worry about the list.
There is no list.
Yeah, list has been taken care of, buddy. You don't worry about it.
Yeah.
And you know what? You know what? It wasn't even that big of a deal to begin with to me. Yeah. I know I wanted it out for a while, but I'm okay with it now.
Atle, man, take it easy, dude.
Yeah, see you soon, man.
Absolutely.
All right, bye.
I froze him. Oh man, okay.
That was good. It went
that was good.
first international weird job.
Yeah, that went really, really well, buddy. He's you know what? You know how to pick your boys.
Yeah.
He's great.
I know good boys.
You do. You told me that one time. You're like, I can tell. I can look at a boy and I can tell you if he's a good boy or a bad boy. You told me that one time, and I was like, what? And now I believe it.
No bad boys for life.
All right. You want to do a voicemail?
Yeah.
I'll save us. We'll be all right. That was cool, though. I was a little scared, honestly, when it started lagging in the beginning. I was a little scared that we weren't going to get a chance to talk to him.
It's
he didn't really break the mold much on the whole like European, more mature, younger person. I mean, even though he doesn't know what he's going to do. You know he knows what he's going to do.
Yeah. And also, too, like, go out and talk to a 17-year-old in Montana and see how they've been riding bulls for 30 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all where, this guy lives in the country, north of the big cities. So it's like you're talking to a 17-year-old country boy.
Swedish farm boy.
Yeah. And it's like they grow up faster and, they given more responsibilities, which... But it's, I constantly beat myself up because I'm like, I'm not even done. But also it's like, we're not living the lifestyle to do it. Like, I'm not an armored MMA fighter. If I was, my son's maybe into that because, you know what I'm saying?
I was talking myself out of that while he was talking about it. I'm glad he loves it. I'm glad his dad loves it. Can you imagine lugging that crap around? Oh, my God.
Yeah. That's the thing,
Just lugging it around.
Also, you have to put on the padding and then
I do that 2 times. I'd be like, I'm done with it.
Yeah, there's like 3 layers and then the armor, and I'm sure it takes 45 minutes to put the buckle each.
I don't even like setting up a board game. You know what I mean? Like they're getting the pieces out. I'm like, I'm done.
Yeah.
It takes too long.
But I do like when you do something for the pure passion of it. Like I see this a lot in Max's breakdancing group, right? Where these guys are
so dedicated.
And dedicated to getting better, and there's no money in any of this. And there's a lot of people do this, whatever it may be, there's no money in doing it, but you're still driven to keep doing it and getting better.
True art.
And I like that. You know what I'm saying?
True art.
And I don't know why I keep going back to it, but maybe I'm searching for that thing that...
Well, it weaves into pedal steel guitar. Most of the instruction that you get from pedal steel guitar comes from other pedal steel guitar players that are making zero money for telling you what they learned. Mm-hmm. They make countless videos. They'll answer emails. They'll send you recommendations. I'm talking to guys right now. You can't find a teacher to do this because there's not enough of them out there.
Yeah,
most of these instruments are handmade. It's so weird that in order to be into it, you have to be like really into it. I'm talking to a guy right now that's helping me figure out what I want to purchase, and he's like just some old man out in Colorado.
Yeah.
It's just an old man,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he's only helping me because he cares about it.
Yeah, and and then
He just wants it to keep going.
He's probably happy that someone's asking him.
Yes.
And he's like more than willing to help you along.
That's why you need to pass on some of your plant knowledge, man. You got a decent amount of knowledge.
No, I don't though.
You want some
That's
plant
okay.
hate? You want some hate? We got
Okay.
some hate.
Tom, I just wanted to express to you how little I care about plants. When I walk into a business office and they have a plant there, a fern or something, I don't care at all. You could have the most rare plant that's ever existed in your office, and you could have manicured it perfectly and watered it perfectly, and it's the most perfect representation of some kind of fiddly fig or I don't care at all, man. And that's not to, as
I like the man on there. I don't care, man.
Yeah, I like this guy.
Dan would say, yuck on your yum. The point of me saying this is just to let you know that almost nobody cares about a plant, any plants. Okay, so thank you.
I don't think that's true. I think it's the opposite. I think plants are one of the bigger. Okay.
No, this guy's right. In
Hobbyland, I'll die on this hill. In Hobbyland, plants are the foot fetish of hobbies. They're the most popular. So many plant people. That's why they do plant swaps.
Yeah, no, it's a popular hobby. I'm trying to think of a more popular hobby that's considered like middle-aged to old. And that's got to be up there.
Pickleball probably outdoes plants, right?
Yeah, well, you know what? Pickleball is a lot of, actual energy, and you have to be in somewhat decent shape to play.
Yeah.
Don't need to be in shape for plants at all. You can plant.
In fact, they put plants on you when you die.
Here we go.
He loves plants.
Yeah. It'll be alive. You can be dead, and it'll still be alive.
Well, I mean, maybe it's just because we are who we broadcast to.
Yeah.
I mean, I get emails from tons of plant people.
But that goes back to Atle. It's having a hobby that no one cares about is even better than having a hobby that everybody cares about, because the ones that no one, it's like it even further proves that you like it just because
you like it,
instead of you like it because it's popular. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like the hobbies that no one cares about, I find the most interesting, even though I don't even care about them.
Yeah.
But I care that this person cares.
It's like kite surfing.
And I'm trying.
I know two people that kite surf.
Yeah.
My Andrea's
hard as hell.
Andrea's got a family member that does it over in Costa Rica and stuff, and then my old insurance agent Brent O'Quinn kite surfs all the time. But when I watch them or see them like pictures of it, I'm like, that's the coolest thing in the world. It's awesome. But I don't know any other people that do it.
So and also, sir, I'm trying to get better at this as I get older. Like I look around, I do this with the fetishes. You mentioned feet, like when someone like Daniel likes steel string
pedal steel guitar,
right?
BSG.
And so I'm making fun of it or whatever.
You can make fun of it.
But
there's
fine.
a lot to make fun of there.
But then
it's so nerd.
But okay, but I want to, because Daniel's a human, I'm a human, we're all humans, right? So we all have something in common there, and then it goes down from there. So the why he likes this, I want to further investigate and understand, because maybe there's a little piece of that I can understand and then incorporate in my life, where like he enjoys it because of this.
Have you been going to therapy? That's really good.
No. I just come up with it.
I'm as good as a therapist. Yeah, there's my boy. There's my guy.
I'm as good as
I'm as good as Colette. You start calling me Dr. Colette.
Yeah, I can do it. I go right there. Talk to anybody. You sit down, I'm like, okay. I'll tell you whatever.
Just tell you some mumbo jumbo. We're all humans. We're all trying to take a piece and make our life better.
But a lot of this, and this is what I understood about fishing, because I never was into deep sea fishing. I got you're on a boat.
Well, that's more of an adventure, I feel.
Offshore, not deep sea. But it's like the people that were fishing lakes, like I didn't grow up doing that. So I'm like, why does my buddy Dre love this so much? And then I learn how hard it is, and then all the little details scales and the right equipment.
And nuances.
And it's really hard to catch a bass, right? And so
It is.
once you learn how to do it and figure out the puzzle, and then because it all boils down to things that are hard. We like doing things and getting better at them, and then accomplishing finishing the
task,
task, accomplishing the goal. Once you're playing that instrument, you're like, oh, I've beat this.
I got to the top.
I got it. You know, it's like once you catch a fish, you're like, okay, now how to make this harder? I'm gonna start using fake lures instead of live bait. That makes it harder, and then it's like,
go to harder spots.
Now I understand, right? And it's like, and I get a little piece of it, and then I grow as a human being because I understand why you like it. Anyway.
I need an offset.
All that
Just
for
an
that.
offset. No, it's good.
Okay.
It's good.
We'll
We'll
see
be
you.
right.
Yeah.